or Wamupata is Karen, right? Karen is dating you, and then she finds out that you've got a side piece, and then you give Karen an ultimatum and say, if you wanna leave, leave, and then she stays. At that point, she hates herself.
I'm sorry, I can't be the one to come in. I think healthy jealousy is your willingness to communicate about why it makes you uncomfortable. It's only toxic when your word is law.
Okay, that's a brilliant point. However,
Drop Mike, you would have. But
no, don't.
yeah, so what I'm saying is that Ukatwala Kelly, when people wanted her, she was at.
She was a high roller.
Yeah, she was at a peak. Ne? Made many bad decisions. Maybe Allah Ta'ala batho ba nang tjhelete tse ngata. Ba ba sa nang tjhelete but had her at heart na sa banaki. Ha ba sa ba feditse ka yena, kona sa batla ba that had the best
Good
interest
intentions.
in heart. Okay.
Honest life is an easy life. And I'm saying this because if you're going to be going for people that you know don't want you, they just want you for your ass.
Or for your money.
Or if you're a nigga in this case, you're just going to be going for people that don't want you but just want you for your money.
Yeah.
Then you're living a lie. So the reason
when someone likes you, they just want to take care of you. Right? They just want to make your life easy. They just want to take care of you. That is why you see niggas when you love someone and you're in a relationship with that person. When a girl comes with problems, you just want to solve it because you just want to make their life easy.
My man.
Right?
My man.
When a girl loves you, my nigga, a girl can visit you and actually the tankas out dinalis khama. She just wants to take care of you. She's going to wash it.
Man.
She's going to wash that shit. She's going to make sure she cleans up the place. She's going to make sure she...
Pizza. This
is what you were building up to. Come on, man.
Yes. Pizza. Ifana pizza.
Yes, palamesa. Fuck. Zulu ran away, my man.
Of course it did.
Zulu fucking ran away once again.
And that's how you open the show. Welcome to it, man. It's Global Streetz Live, the podcast. My name is Karim Tetra. That's when Yambo Zomuch, the uncle from the ghetto, doing big things in the city. Oh my God, I need to stop. My head is pounding from laughing.
My nigga, your gambling things are still going on.
Oh, fuck. So sorry.
To my left.
That's how I make money.
What the hell is going on?
That's how I make money.
I was drinking.
Sorry.
Who's like aviator?
No, I see aviator. These are more posh games. On a more, it's Monopoly. It's Monopoly. Because we're monopolistic, right, my brother?
Monopolize. To my left, which is your right, we got the monopolizer. 50 fucked up.
I need to accept
Jeezy, so easy.
Once upon a
I'm
time.
easy. What's the other one also?
There's another one, my man.
What's the nickname that we gave him just now?
We gave him a nickname. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
No,
you don't have to remember.
You have to remember it.
You don't have to remember. You're not going to remember it. Forget it.
And he knows because he doesn't want us to.
Let's keep it that way.
Let's keep it that way. Son of a bitch.
Let's keep
I
it
thought
that
he
way.
was saying, let's keep it that way. Not to remember. However, he was mocking me. This guy is
Let's keep
too
it
much.
that way.
He's too smart, this nigga.
All right, so
Fine.
to my right, which is your left. Shout out, let's go. You handle that.
Nah,
Let's
you
keep
prove
it that
You
way.
prove it.
Let's keep it that way. Son and Kaza, we are fundula. I'm a hidden
And then
files.
ungibambe vulnerable. Ngavuma kuyo ati keep it that way. Kanti no. Uyangmoka.
Yeah, so this is the Sikho Dope Tunes. We call him Mr. Mazamula in case you don't know, but man, he's Mr. Pulse Waves, the man who brings in the subscribers and their numbers. Mara other than that, is the man who I wish had a less ego. Shabanjan.
Simnandi.
Nandege and Zin.
No, mngikhomba yena ngithi.
Oh, ngizusindwa yile nto.
No, he's chance yakhe ngithi manje.
Ngoba
Represent the boss.
behind the camera, we've got a man who I highly unlikely to ask for anything, because if you do, like today on Uber Eats when you asked him for pizza, he said,
No.
nah.
He said, nah, man. He said, nah, man.
So he's living up to his real name.
Nah,
we also
man.
call him the Dark Knight. We call him the Batman of the podcast. But other than that, man, Kohoma Fezba Miti as Kachiso. And the only reason why it's Kachiso is because the direct translation of that in English is peace. But the only peace you'll know for him is a piece of your broken heart. How you doing, boy?
God damn.
Shit.
Dog.
Shit. That's
Yo.
a heavy.
Nothing but the truth.
Yo.
That time,
Jabs and uppercut, a whole combination.
that
Baba.
time, sine box here, pizza empty. It's a mal. Not because we can't afford it.
Imagination.
But because one of the two big bosses said no. He says, nah, man.
Nah, man.
Imagine. But anyway, moving right along, man. Introducing the VVIP of every episode, which is yo dum dum dum
Soldier Boy.
do
Tell her.
do are you. Thank you. Don't forget to comment, share, subscribe. Hit the like button. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell another friend. I hit the notification button so you can hear us coming down the street like the ice cream man. Case bao boats, keep on mang bao. You tell them how big.
Bastrata. Bastrata.
Bona.
Bastrata.
That's right. Say it
Bastrata.
again. Yet
Bastrata.
again. For the babies. Yet again.
For the-
And like Kachiso would say on every episode, except this episode, he'd say, this is the only time where it would feel good for you to be called Bastrata. It's the only time, yeah, like when you are part of the streets, guys, the only time I know he's for the streets. That's the only time it feels good to be called like
You're
part of the
confident
streets.
about it.
But I'm gonna do what the family does, usually outside of the camera. I'm gonna do it like, you know, WTF, Witness the Funk. Hey,
Can't you do it on
let me tell you, we had a brawl in the studio for the shirts.
Yo.
We had a whole brawl.
Yo. By the way.
We had a whole brawl in the studio for this shirt. You understand? Yeah.
Yo, you know what, ne? This guy, he's on another level. He's wearing a shirt. I'm not going to say the price. I'm not going to say the
As
brand.
you shouldn't.
But let
Because
me
it's
tell
6
you,
million, you don't have it.
it is out of this fucking world. I'm sitting here. I want to rob him right now. After here,
Because it's 6
I
million.
told him when I walked in here, I was like, my nigga, you better make sure that whoever fetches you or however you're going to get home is safe.
I was about to say the same thing. That means he's gonna rock
No,
the car.
I thought he was not gonna rock with me tonight because you get what I mean.
There's no way
That
he's
shirt.
going back home with that shirt after this.
It's gonna cost the whole month's Uber, even more. The whole year's Uber practically, even more.
To anyone who's ever said podcast equipment is getting cheap, look at the shirt he just bought.
Exactly.
Google it, bitch.
See anything twice before you
But
make any
anyway,
comments.
speaking about Googling it, he broke up with me, and which is fitting because today's episode is all about how to heal from breakups.
Before we get to that, I have a question.
Yes,
to ask.
very.
Ne? I just want to know, ne, from you guys individually, do you guys have friends of the opposite sex?
I don't.
I'm still building them.
I actually do. It's you guys, but that doesn't
You're
count.
building them to bang
Okay.
them.
Exactly, built to bang.
Fifty fucked up. I wonder why 50 fucked up is 50.
He's trying to build 50 so
You're
he can
building
fuck
to
him up.
bang.
I also see why.
Okay.
Let's keep it that way. Is fitting.
I told you don't say
Oh
God
my
and damn in
God.
one sentence.
Oh my goodness.
So my ask, guys.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
My ask is that for those who have friends of the opposite sex, or those who imagine
Having-
friendship of the opposite sex, ne? How would you gift your friend who's the opposite sex a gift without making it seem like you're doing an advancement, or the people in your circle perceiving as the gift being an advancement?
Ke mo fa chance go improve di stroke. I practice kan.
What am I gifting them for?
Shit.
Be it a
I was about to go light.
a celebration,
I'm kidding.
whatever the case is.
I'm kidding.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so perfume, neutral. I know it's not like the best selection, but I'm speaking from my perspective.
Sure.
I used to work with perfumes, colognes. I'm very in touch with scent. I'm a chef, so it only makes sense to say anything to do with the nose or the palate is my lingo. So that will be my language to her, my love language as a friend. To say, hey, because obviously if you're going to be gifting her, that means
Sure.
there's an element of
love to
relationship, love, and you name it.
Endearment
I would-
or something.
Yeah, I would gift her a perfume, and I would not go wrong with a perfume.
As long as it's made out of your pheromones.
Good.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't want all the ladies going to her. It's gonna
Thank
me.
you, energy.
You know what I mean?
What I carry?
How would I gift a friend of the opposite sex without making it seem like I'm a what?
And without making your circle
Seem like I feel like that too. Yeah.
Ke mo fa chance go practice di stroke tsa gagwe with the next person. Because if I'm saying you practice it with the next person, it means I'm like, akubatle because ke batla o qhubeke. I'm give that chance to practice the stroke because I'm a very kind friend. Standing on business.
So are you saying?
That one is leaving us speechless.
Well, Khathatha Ntwana.
Khathatha more.
Yeah, that's Karen for you. She'll get you feeling amped, and she'll get you.
You know,
fucking
for
tired.
me,
And that's exactly how those strokes are gonna be.
And then after you come with her, you don't want anybody else because you're tired. Sorry.
for me, it's a bit tricky because if I do not want her to get ideas and to think "Hoi ke a mo batla," and also for the other guys to feel like ke a mo batla, just give her a gift card, dog.
Okay. How much?
I would know you want her because you're being so considerate. Yeah, how much is power? How much?
Bro, I'm sorry. You said a gift card. We need to put a price to it. I'm sorry.
Nah, I can't put a price on it.
You have to because you're giving her the gift card.
Nah, I can't put a
I want your response to have
maybe like
flavor.
it depends how close or how long the friendship is.
Okay, let's say
It's me.
how long,
It's me.
How long you want?
It's my okay. Let's say this. It's my birthday this month. You giving
Okay.
me? Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Perfect one.
Then I'm gonna have to base it on what you said, right? About the perfume. So I'm assuming the perfume is around like 3K, 4K. Maybe then the gift card would be around the same amount.
My nigga.
That's how we know you want
That's
her.
how we balling, man.
That's how we know you want her.
Bluetooth high five, my nigga.
The fact that you are even thinking that cologne is about the fact that you're willing to give her. Hey, okay.
That's the same thing. I thought I was like, you old
Okay. Hey, now he's proving that the shirt is lady.
Nah, but it made sense. Linda, I forgot the shirt now. Okay.
I told you that sometimes we want to hide from people, but the true essence of who we are inside.
It's going down here, man.
Yeah.
It's going down here.
We're not dizzy same time.
Yeah.
We're not dizzy.
How much? What would you get?
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, for a friend of opposite sex,
That you're not trying to jump pizza that you want.
which you have many of, by the way.
Yeah, no, this guy is like
Ah,
a
my man.
specialist at
This
like having
I know this nigga.
female friends. He's like the perfect nigga.
My nigga, I know this nigga.
Perfect. And all of them, okay, I'm sorry for
Don't
those
say
that
it.
are watching
Don't
that
say
are his friends. But I'm going to be honest. We're all about honesty here. All of them.
Yeah.
I what?
Asiza ngayo umnika uzombuzo. But
All
the
of
shirt
them
is
are
dope.
what?
This is dope.
Want my nigga. All of them want, like all of them, okay, they might not want him, but there's like a level of interest to say, oh my God, this guy's got like all the perfect shit. He's like running life the way I want it to be run by a
Also,
nigga.
you are saying that all of them, they're settling to be friends because he's not making a move on them.
Is that what he's saying?
They don't have a choice. It's either they're gonna ask him out,
They would rather set
Just
it.
be a friend so that he can realize who
just
you are.
wait for the right
They
moment.
just want to at least then make me a friend if you don't want me.
Eventually, they will have to make advances.
That's what's happening with all the girls in all their lives, by the way. They're just waiting for the chance to be.
This guy with women. And you know what I like about him? Chilled motherfucker.
Mamela, I
He's
know
gonna
this nigga.
chill the fuck back. Make it look like we're taking hana stress, can't he? Why 10? In a term.
Imagine.
Not a semester, a term. You know what I mean?
It comes like 3 months, friend.
Yeah, a term is 3 months. He has to juggle.
Because it's term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4.
And he's not a bad guy. He's a good guy.
Nah, he's
Very
a good
good
guy. He's a good nigga.
He's very meticulous
Yeah.
in his
Selection.
thoughts, selection.
Also,
you name
he
it.
doesn't go for anything.
Just anything.
And I'm telling out of that 10, 7 are already eliminated.
Yo! He's just leaving them along.
He's not
He's
even
just
stringing them
stringing them
along. They're the ones wanting to be part of the picture or part of the painting. And whenever I say, let me paint a picture for you, and he'll be like, my nigga, there's a lot of paintings and pictures that are painted in my life. So please, do not come with that, let me paint a picture for you bullshit. Be like, okay, I'm sorry.
Picasso's my bitch.
Yeah.
You?
I'm sorry, man. I had to expose you there.
Mona Lisa.
We'll have
I
this
drew.
conversation
I painted a picture of Mona Lisa with my nut. That's what he's saying. But anyway,
My nigga, cook.
Nah, it's his turn now.
Yeah, cook,
my mic
please.
still on?
Yeah, it's still on. I was trying to see.
Thank you, baby.
I think my gift will be specialized depending on that person. So a perfume is a good one and it's neutral,
Yeah.
as well as a gift card.
Yeah.
But if you have a friend, you got a problem with and the gift card becomes
Yeah, like pointless in a way.
pointless, yeah. And if you have someone who's finicky, then the perfume is difficult because you might get them
Yes,
something that-
flavor. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But I'm a-
Flavor. Perfume with flavor.
Okay, Saint. Come on, Karen. You know me better than that.
Karen,
Don't make a fuss about it. You know me better than it's just that, like. It's
If
just
the sauce that flavor, I understand. You understand flavor.
okay. I'm gonna correct it.
What are you trying to say about me?
Scent.
What are you
But
trying
anyway,
to say?
That you don't seem.
I'm a
perfect.
specialist at
You
the end
don't
of
like
the day,
to see-
so
you are okay with making mistakes. So if you make a mistake, we can forgive you. But this one is very pedantic. He doesn't want us to get chicken.
scent. Scent.
And
Case
flavor.
closed. Okay.
Flavor is something you eat, friend.
You know,
shocked.
the reason why I might have moved towards flavors because of the fact that women fragrances tend to be more
tropical and sweet and something
Fruity?
like something you can eat.
yes.
You
So
thought you
that's
could-
why I said flavor, but it's scent.
You tell any other
flavor,
woman that
you
shit
name it.
except for me. I knew you
Back
fucked
to you,
up.
my talk.
You fucked up like 50 fucked up.
How did I fuck up? By doing what?
You didn't know the difference between a fragrance variant and a flavor. You were saying so.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it will depend on whoever I'm gifting. Because for me to be in a position to gift them, I should be in a position to know them well enough to gift them.
Absolutely. That's why you want to give them, because you know them well enough.
Yeah.
So what did you say you would go for?
It will depend on whoever I
That person is.
that person.
But
is.
if you had to choose a
It
specific-
depends.
Okay, I understand. But if you had to choose like a specific gift for
I Benz.
a Benz, okay, now this guy's too rich. That's the thing. He's too rich. That's why
He's got to talk to your
That's why
banker.
his
Talk to
options
his
are so-
banker.
But for the opposite sex.
Okay, it's Karen's birthday.
Something generic.
Karen's
né?
birthday this month.
Something generic. I think it will be a bouquet of flowers and a chocolate.
Do you not think they get that a lot?
Okay, but that's his preference.
Smart.
That's his preference. No, guys.
Guys, also remember
come on.
that but guys, remember he's trying to not fight Lisa that he wants her.
Guys,
he's trying to not fight. So he's trying to camouflage.
No.
That's what he said. I get.
Remember, this is for a friend. You don't want her at all.
He said he does, but the crew mustn't know that I want.
No, it's that you don't want her.
You don't want her at all.
She mustn't get the image that you want.
Yes, she shouldn't think.
Because some people, when you gift them, it's like, oh, you are.
Do you not think if you're gonna go for something that you know they like, then they're gonna be thinking to themselves,
I want you.
actually,
you want
this
me.
nigga pays attention, so I like him.
No, it's
You're
fine.
smart.
That's
You're
not your
smart.
responsibility. Your responsibility was supposed to be you getting a gift that you feel will not make her feel
No,
like
she must not
you.
also feel
If you
it.
don't want
No,
her,
no.
wait, I'm a woman. If you don't want a woman and you don't want it to send a subtle message that you do, get her nothing. Get them.
No,
Karen.
you guys are emotional beings. You get
Come on,
nothing,
Karen.
you'll be hated forever. Remember? But
Not
the
even.
reason I say flowers, you don't go for like your roses, which
You go for like peach roses.
yeah,
Because
the
roses
red
come
ones-
with endearment.
Yes, the red ones will insinuate love.
Yeah, sex and
whatnot.
everything.
I
But
understand.
anyway, yo.
But
Boring.
those women generally love flowers. I'm speaking from a man to have a female friend. Women generally love flowers.
What kind of flowers would you get?
Me, depends on the person.
No,
Some
but
love
look,
sunflower.
Carizo.
Maybe it's like a sunflower.
Okay. Whoever that comes in your mind as a friend and you're female, you see the list is going on and on and on. This is the reason why I explained myself earlier on about him. To say, I knew his answer was going to be difficult. It's difficult right now. He's not giving a proper answer to say this is what I'd
But I
do.
did.
He's a man with options.
You're saying it depends on the person. We don't know
Yes,
what color.
But you asked in general, what would I get? And
No, it's not in general. You think of a person right now at the top of your head, and that person, what would you give them? Okay, that's why I made an example to say Karen, for instance.
So
I'm
who
sorry,
would you
Karen.
get the perfume for?
Who would I get the perfume for?
Yeah.
Come on, it's a friend. That is not supposed to think that I
So
want
why
them.
when I say it's for
And
a
I
friend,
don't
I
want
must-
them.
I must picture someone.
But I'm sorry, but I'm just saying,
Do you not think a perfume is a bit intimate?
it's not a bit
Because
intimate.
they're gonna smell like
Everybody
what
wears,
they
every
deserve.
time.
everybody wants to smell good.
Every time
They
they
spray it on, they think of you.
do their thing or they pour it on themselves, then they're gonna be thinking of them. Shit, this is how Khoisi wants me to smell.
Motivation for their next
Definition
motherfucking
spit.
partner.
Period.
A
It shouldn't
perfume
be
is
my friend if they got a partner. Okay? So go out there and smell good and smell good for you and that fucking motherfucker. I'm a nice nigga.
Okay,
perfume is a
another
bit
gift,
intimate.
It will be sneakers.
But that's mine. Kale ke bona.
Shit.
No, sneakers is a good like.
And it's a very weird for Kagiso to say this after getting gifted with sneakers.
Also, the other thing that you need to consider in these situations is that the higher you go with the price, the higher they
The
gonna
more they think you want them.
You want them because
Nah, they're not
you're
gonna
willing
know the price.
No,
Okay,
they will.
people-
Unless you buy them sneakers
They
by
will.
small.
But remember, every gift comes
Ah,
without a price tag on it. So if you Google,
My
you're
nigga,
just doing
sneakers,
injustice.
sneakers are a bit expensive for an average
You know
person.
you
But
spend
what
over
now? It's a
1K.
3,000 gift. It was.
Okay. Okay.
That's the cost of an average.
So he's contradicting himself.
branded
Because he said between 3 and 4K.
What child?
Yeah, and that's the price of an average good sneaker.
But I'm just saying
brand.
that the higher you go with the price, the higher they're gonna think this nigga
Mamela.
actually won't spend.
Pella, you my guys, there's
Well,
not
it's
a
a
partner.
carrot.
Mamela, there's not a partner. You don't give a fuck about them. How they think is not your matter. That's how they think.
Wait, we need to move.
Okay.
No, it's just that it's always bringing scenarios that I'm answering to. I want Kagiso to answer as honest, and he answered as honest.
Kagiso, wrap up for us. Wrap up before.
2,000 years later.
Okay, ne?
Chumere senti.
So guys, ne? Since we have already spoken, if you have friends of the opposite sex, ne, what in general you would gift them without jeopardizing the friendship, ne? So, what's your guys' take, ne, on exes staying friends?
Yo. Whoa.
I really feel like exes are that one person who, you know how there's a saying that says there's no one that will hurt you more than your spouse? If you have an ex that your blowout with them wasn't that bad and you can stay friends with, I really think it's dope, especially because they hold insights to you that a lot of people don't know. And they are one of the few people that can help you grow. You know?
Shit.
The only sad thing about it is that you put your penis in their vagina.
Oh my
Only sad thing.
Well, it's sad now because it's over.
Yay.
And don't you think there'll be that thing to try and rekindle it?
I was against it. She's for it. I'm against it. But anyway, let her cook.
I'm for it if it's good for you. Because guys, you know the thing is, love is not straightforward. Listen, if he's saying, I'm friends with her, but you can see, like for example, my first ever, I don't want to travel. Fuck. My first ever baby daddy had a female bestie. A lot of the relationships he probably had before that didn't fuck with that. I was the first girl to ever get along with her. I got her there and I left her. Was the bestie an ex? No, I don't think they were exes. But the rumors were that she was. But I don't know.
You know, let me.
I just feel like if you're good for a person, leave them there, dog. No, even if also they're like I am, leave them there.
No, I think even exes tend to overstep. I mean, ex that has turned into
I wouldn't
friend.
personally do it, but
guys, I'm so sorry. However, an ex
is an example of what
there's
not.
always going to be an element of jealousy towards your next relationship or some sort of despise towards your next partner.
True.
So,
You're being truthful.
Honestly, I feel it is a no-go zone because, yes, they might play a role in terms of how they know you and how well they know you and how well they feel like is best for you. However, you're not going to grow in your next relationship because they're definitely going to sabotage it. Let me be honest with you. Once you love a person, there's no way that, all of a sudden you'll be like, okay, I'm happy with you having a next partner. As well, as a nigga, as a guy that is going to be sitting watching your ex, being with another nigga. I'm not the jealous type. You're not the jealous type. You're not the jealous type as a guy. However, there's always going to be something that just like pokes you to be like, this motherfucker thinks he's fucking better than me. Because let me be honest with you. That motherfucker is going to play a role that is not even play a role. They are always going to play or always going to try and outdo you in terms of, oh, so your ex you say what he used to do? Okay, fine, cool. I can do better. Women talk in the relationships, bro. Women will tell you, rah.
I agree with you.
This is why I broke up with my ex and this. You're going to pick up. Say, okay, fine, cool. I need to do better. And the reason why she's telling you why she broke up with the ex is to make sure that you don't fucking behave the same way that you fucking did or that motherfucker did. You know what I mean? Sorry.
Yes. The reason I agree with you, before we went a statement to our kite, ex that turns into friend tend to overstep.
Yeah.
You find, let's say, LSG Ujolali Karen, and LSG is not a humorous person. Yeah. And Karen loves humor.
Exactly.
You will try by all means to make her laugh in LSG's presence.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's not deliberate.
Natural. Sometimes it's just natural.
Yeah, sometimes it's not deliberate.
That's how you behave when you're together.
Yeah. Kapa LSG tuna something about LSG. Karen hanyo tuna so. And no, no man. Karen doesn't like these type of things. Karen like.
And this applies for both friend and ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I want to say about this situation, right? Firstly, I don't agree with this thing of being friends with your ex, number one, right? Because it opens a door, or it leaves the door open to a lot of things that can actually go wrong. For an example, you can never have your next relationship is not going to be peaceful because no one is going to accept you having your friends with your ex.
Yeah, comparison.
Number one, right? Because why the fuck are you still talking to him or her? Why? You guys have unfinished business? Because that's what it looks like.
Because that's what it looks like.
That's
You're
exactly
right.
how it looks like. You, Mfana, I don't care how close you guys were. If you guys don't have kids together, you have
There's no reason
to speak.
to be speaking. Exactly.
Why the fuck are you speaking?
Exactly.
Because number one, remember, dog, an ex is someone that you used to sleep with. Someone that you know naked.
Exactly.
Mfana, they can just bring back good memories of you guys having that one night.
Exactly. They'll show up naked.
You immediately, Mfana, exactly.
Exactly.
Immediately you're gonna get into that zone. You're gonna be thinking to themselves, shit. And I remember that night. And then you're gonna want to sleep with them.
So
I don't care how much.
And the Karen was sharp as split.
Mfana.
So via sonor.
Now you're gonna be comparing yourself.
So no way you win.
Sekicho. I get it, you're used to having a sonor. So now you have it sonor.
So
You impregnate her, she makes you, she traps you again. Then you're fucked. Your new relationship is
having
gone.
friends with exes, dog, it's a fucking no. I don't care, dog, how close you guys were. If you're gonna be dating me specifically, you are leaving that motherfucker. It's either I'm
Definitely.
leaving or that motherfucker.
I'm
If
for
I can
that
ask
shit as
you,
well.
Karen, what would make you still be friends with an ex?
Exactly. Please tell me.
Can
You
I-
said you want personally, but please.
I wouldn't mind if my partner is, but I wouldn't be the one that's maintaining a friendship with an ex because we ended for a reason.
So why wouldn't you
still keep
mind if an
contact?
ex? I mean, your partner
Are you
has
for
an ex as
keeping
a
contact? Yes, you are. So why are we keeping contact?
I love my partner. I want my partner happy. If it makes them happy, let them.
No,
But
it
I
shouldn't be
wouldn't
about
date
your
them.
partner, Karen. The
It's not
question
about
is,
me.
Yeah.
are you going to keep an ex
No,
or
don't ask the question. He asked the question.
So Ujola Lichine,
Yes,
she has an ex
yes.
and they good friends, or not even. Never mind. Let's take away good. They friends. Would you be comfortable with that?
No, but I learn how to because if I really love him, I want him to be happy, and I'm just willing to acknowledge the fact that I'm not everything he needs.
So you're sacrificing yourself.
Yep,
You're sacrificing yourself.
yep.
Karen is a good woman.
No.
Karen's a very good woman, man.
It's not about good women. She's putting
Nah,
herself
she's
in situations.
sacrificing. A lot of people can't do.
I know in relationships we sacrifice, dog, but you're sacrificing a lot, dog.
I know.
That's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of sacrifice because I'm definitely sure that nigga wouldn't want you to be friends with your ex.
Absolutely. That's why I'm not friends with my ex, but he is.
So bringing to the other question in light, né? It's gonna link up with what you're saying now, Karen. Né? What do you think the difference between a healthy jealousy and toxic behavior? The reason I asked, né? I'll so much just start it off. There's sometimes Mutu I'll keep him even though I don't agree with his shit because I don't want to give him an ultimatum.
Because I love him.
Yes. Even if he gets 5 other girlfriends, I wouldn't mind because I love him.
Type of
Understand?
thing.
Or even if he beats me up, I don't mind because I love him.
Okay.
So what is the barrier between like toxic jealousy or healthy jealousy and toxic
But when
behavior?
at that point you hate yourself.
Yes.
If you're gonna be standing here or staying in this relationship while you're going through all the shits, this nigga is actually, if he's gonna get makwapeni and it's someone that he's not willing to hide, he lets you know that, listen. Or you get niggas that would say, oh, Wamupata is Karen, right? Karen is dating you, and then she finds out that you've got a side piece. And then you give Karen an ultimatum and say, if you wanna leave, leave. And then she stays. At that point, she hates herself.
I'm sorry, I can't be the one to come in. I hear your question, but I can't be because I'm the person that will find out you're cheating and still stay. I don't understand why you're doing it.
Karen.
That's
Too
why I'm
good for
single.
that. Too good for
At that point, she hates herself. Because why would she? And it's not even about jealousy.
Sorry, I needed you to just rephrase your question again so I can answer it as accurate as I need to because I need
I'm the
to.
one that would stay besides with that shit. So
Okay, so the question is, what would be the difference between
Between-
healthy jealousy and toxic behavior?
So is it healthy jealousy and good jealousy? Or
Like healthy jealousy, in my perspective, you can't be friends with your ex.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Makes sense.
I'm jealous of you guys' relationship, right?
Yeah.
But I'm communicating.
I mean you.
And toxic behavior can so okay. Uchomile exhale shapfere. Ebekitla kasayite kudu.
But I generally think that, anything that happens in a relationship that you force yourself to accept is eventually going to create an element of reciprocation, and reciprocation is normally used for just good things, but you're going to want a revenge. Let me rather say revenge.
But if you think about it, consideration, or what do you call it in a relationship where
reciprocating.
not reciprocate, but one person must do something they don't like. considering the other person.
Just,
Considerate.
no, not considerate.
We'll
It's
use
more like,
consideration or considerate for a lack of a better word.
A better word.
But if, for example, in a relationship, there's something a partner will do that you don't like, but you'll tolerate. You can live without it, but you don't like it. But simply because Karen likes it, then it's fine. So, for example,
you're like literally like just compromising.
yeah, we'll find sometime Karen, let's go watch movies. But a chick flick, and you only like horrors or action.
I
But
watched that on my last date
That's
with
more.
that guy.
That's more like.
He liked the boring
It's
movie, but I
something,
watched it
you know,
because he
as a-
wanted it.
As a guy,
3
you don't want to
hours.
be.
Should we say
You don't
the
want
name
to
of the
feel.
guy? Okay.
As a guy, you don't want to feel belittled. You don't want to feel small. So a chick flick is not going to make you feel small. But when it comes to now another guy in the picture, now you are literally about to draw the line.
Yes, but what I'm saying, the question is saying, how do you differentiate between healthy jealousy? Because jealousy is not generally something that is looked in a positive light.
Can I answer quickly?
But
It isn't. You're right.
But what is a healthy jealousy
me
where
tell-
if it comes into light, you say,
I've got a beautiful answer. I just thought of
So
it.
healthy, like this is a perfect example. Chick flick, that is healthy jealousy. To be like, I'm not gonna. Why do you want me to watch this? Or let's go to a dinner date. I'm with the girls. Please come with me. I just want to feel safe with you. I want you to be there. Whatever.
Witty?
That's selfish.
I've got a 3-second answer. Can I shoot mine? I think healthy jealousy is your willingness to communicate about why it makes you uncomfortable. It's only toxic when your word is law.
Okay, that's a brilliant point. However,
drop mic, you would have. But
no, don't
My nigga.
don't make her drop the mic.
You're cooking there. You're cooking because I'm
No,
thinking about it.
that's a
that
brilliant answer.
for an example, there's a lot of things that in a relationship you wouldn't agree with, but you need to explain why not, and it needs to make sense.
And if you're
it
not
needs
willing
to be
to-
beneficial to this relationship, because if you're gonna say, I just don't like it, that's your reasoning. Come on, what the fuck? How is it benefiting this relationship if you just don't like it?
Angithandi ngoba uyangidelela ngoba izosenza ukuthi
Exactly.
singabi close.
Then
'Cause
the-
you can't be closer with him than you closer with now. Because if you're willing to give perspective, you want to save the relationship.
There shouldn't
and
be
it's purely about the relationship. But you can't say this is affecting the relationship when you can't explain why it's affecting the relationship. Then
No, you're cooking.
No,
You're
there
cooking.
just shouldn't be competition.
I think that actually answers
Sums
the
up.
question. Yeah, Kagiso Hore. If there's no explanation to it, then my nigga, it's not a good jealousy.
You
You
need
just
to
being
cut
jealous.
it.
Yeah.
Cut it.
You just being
Cut it.
jealous.
did I just
Cut
kill
it.
it for the first
Cut
time?
it. Cut it.
killed it, man.
Yo, being short
Manje-
is terrible.
Manje,
I can
yeah.
innovate with just no effort. Yo, being short is terrible. You can innovate on the zero. That's how tall you are, Daddy Long Legs.
Not necessarily, man. But anyway, moving right along.
I am apologizing.
What's the next one, my nigga?
It's cooking. Don't rush. Don't rush. Don't rush.
Yeah, what are the one?
Let me call my
Okay,
crush to
so-
find out
so-
if he still likes me after this podcast episode.
It's not on this thing, but now I'm gonna say, how do you deal with pressures of a relationship that you're not inclined to? So, for example, media who they social media addicts, or they like to be on social media. Yo, ubone mang bamrekela ing. How do you deal with such pressures? Maybe you don't have the financial means to almost go vacationing and all that jazz, but you do your best as a boyfriend or girlfriend to give them your all.
Yeah.
But then now they feel like they deserve
You're still
more.
not doing enough
Yeah, you're
because
not doing
the
enough.
next person on social media. You know, that one is a crazy one. And I'll tell you why. Because you will find a girl that feels like you're not doing much. That time you're doing a lot compared to your situation. Right? They'll feel like you're not doing much because you're not doing the things that they see on social media other niggas are doing for their girls.
Sure.
Right? They will say, Hore, Mara, Ubonis mang bamunsitse bamisitse ko Durban, July, Dubai, Cape Town, all of these things, right? And then you ask them, okay, no, I hear you, my nigga, but you do understand my situation, right? Yeah, Mara, what? Okay, because now if you want to be petty and make me feel small, then I'm going to have to make you feel small too, right? I'm going to ask you, okay, do you think you deserve it? Do you think you deserve it?
Yeah.
She's getting those things because she's like that. Are you like that?
Stay in your fucking lane.
We are
Toxic though. We're not
You
toxic.
fucking calamine.
You and I are like
fucking
this.
calamine on the cheek.
You need to remind them, Jorge, you and I are like this. You and I are in this situation, dog. We're still trying to make it.
In Hupota, a conversation where this person was
Nigga,
saying,
we're not in class.
In
What's going
class,
on?
bro. I'm like, what the fuck?
this person natural. If a guy earns 6,000 and offer, let's say about 1,000 or 2,000 a month, that's a third of his salary.
Sure.
But if we tola motu, I'll earn 10,000 and a $1 million. That's like 100th or not even a 10, 100th of his salary.
Yeah.
You can't compare the same because Ona offer more of
man.
him. He's sacrificing more of him to give to you. Although it's not as enough as what the other
person is earning. Yeah. You're
So
right.
the other
It's
one
pocket change to
can
them.
easily replace you. Yeah.
It's pocket change.
So I think it's relating to what.
And also, do you see how, to add to your point, this is a brand new perspective to what you're saying. Do you see how selfishness can work into your own demise? Because you assume, because Kagiso gives you 10K and Khwisi gives you 100 Rand, Kagiso loves you more.
You know what I mean? And unfortunately, that is exactly how our society has read everything that has to do with a relationship.
Unipani 10, I'm a
Yeah.
10K. Yeah.
You know-
below 100 Rand, 40,000 Rand. Come on.
Just to give my response now.
Sure.
I just feel like one thing about relationships, they tend to be very comparing. And if we can just let go of the comparison, then we would probably live very comfortable and happy in our spaces of relationships that we have with our so-called
Partners.
significant other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that's where it should just start. Stop looking outside the window, because let me tell you, you're gonna look outside the window, you're gonna see shit that is not gonna be nice to you because you are a jealous motherfucker, and you are gonna feel like, oh fuck, why is this sucker not giving me this? Why is Khwiti not giving?
There's a song by Ntombela that says, "Kala wenkinga enkulu kusisikufuna ngaphandle kungaphakathi."
Exactly.
Which is what it said.
Yeah.
What, can you break it down? You said exactly.
Okay, I broke it down. I'm saying you must start from within.
Don't
before
villainize that gene.
going
Exactly, I think it is very quick. So
outside.
I'm trying to understand if he understands.
Nanto rock. But it's tomba. Let that go.
Let it go. So you know,
But I just feel like that's
you
where
know-
you should draw the line. To say, not even draw the line. I think everybody must just be in their own perspective, in their own sphere. Stop looking on the outside, because just like the galaxy, you're gonna go on and on and on and on and on. Keep it in your circle. Keep
Never
it in your
buffet.
space. Keep it in your affordability.
You
Stop
know-
wanting the next
More than you can
paper
actually-
or the next.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Stop looking at that outside the window. You don't need to look outside the
full of
window.
apart.
Enjoy what you
So to
have.
wrap it up, nah.
Work towards what you want. Stop looking outside of the window.
Before you
to
wrap
get
it up,
what
my
you
nigga.
feel like you should
what,
have.
what I want to say is there's a lot of things. The thing is, social media has fucked up a lot of things, right? Social media can actually make you look like you're not doing anything. That time you're doing something in life.
I feel like you're talking to me right now.
Right? I'll make an example with this podcast, right? So social media, also YouTube is social media, by the way. social media can make us look like we're doing nothing.
Sure. But
This
the work behind
podcast,
it.
and that's because we're looking at other podcasts, right? Comparison is a thief of joy,
Yep.
right?
Don't judge a book by its cover.
You are going to judge
Not
yourself and put
everything is
yourself
green
under
on the
pressure
other side.
because of the other stuff that you're seeing on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, and people are actually broadcasting their lives. Uthole gore motho wa teng, o tswa gae once every after 2 months. And then they will make sure they grab enough content for that go tswa ka teng, so that they can post for such a long time. And you feel like this nigga is actually going out each and every single weekend. That time they were changing outfits at that one outing.
Which they actually do.
Right,
That's how it is now.
it puts you under pressure, thinking, "Oh, this person
One
actually
day,
has
15
their
outfits.
life under control." That time, you the one that doesn't post. You go out more often.
Exactly.
You go out more
You
often than
spend
them.
more. You
But
do
now you're gonna
more.
feel like they're doing more.
You interact
and
more.
and you
Which is more
but you're not-
expensive.
exactly.
Like me, for instance.
You will need to understand the social media.
He was leading us there. He just wanted to say, I have more money in the group. I go out more. If you want drinks, call me. Not only the other people, they're broke. But me, I've got a black card. F&B, private wealth client.
Maganto Chang is facts, bro. Okay.
Bro, that is so real.
People,
And that's exactly what's
and
happening.
also I don't think people will understand this up until they mature
Cooking.
to a certain.
I'm not so you're so
I can't say to a certain which level, but you need to be matured
like, yo.
mentally for you to understand
So
all of
Kupo-
these things.
Kupo,
Nah,
what's a
like,
follow-up?
Lesotho just like you literally
Shaya.
mentioned
Kupo, what's a
so
follow-up
much
to your
for talk.
question? In most cases, batho ba tsoga sa ba fedile.
What do you mean?
When they're no longer desirable.
Shut
If I can put
up.
it that way, ne?
Oh.
O batla-
Sit your ass down.
o batla
Like,
a
why
girl-
is she walking away?
because that's
How's this got to do with her?
Because Barra referred that no one away too. So it's
I
didn't say
You
that's what he
insecurity
said.
never
I didn't
on the
say that's
previous
what he said.
episode.
I didn't say that's what he said. I didn't put it on him. He knows we could.
Please expand, man.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is that ukathola girl, when people wanted her, she was at
She was a high roller.
she was at a peak. Ne? Made many bad decisions, maybe a lot of batho ba nang tšhelete tse ngata. Ba ba sa nang tšhelete but had her at heart na sa banaki. Ha ba sa ba feditse ka yena, kona sa batla ba that had the best
Good
interest in
intentions.
them in heart. Again, we say it comes to a point where I think the level of maturity where they have to grow up and they realize who they. So what happens when their level of maturity is no longer desirable?
You know what I wanted to say, and I'm probably not answering your question, but I was thinking about this like during the week.
I
right?
love how honest you are.
I was thinking about this the other day, right? You know, when I saw on social media, on TikTok especially, there was one girl, there's this sound that keeps on saying, girls with good intentions, they don't have big bums. Right? Man, Karen, man, you were not supposed to catch that one. Now, that's not directed to you, my nigga.
Yo, thank you. Ulamulinking umpila mi yonke. Tango, fine. I want to do the episode thing at Suda. Tango. Like, nobody paid close. I'm going to yo, it's a one.
So
statements, man.
unfortunately, people, a big percentage of people, they're going for the same people, right? For an example, I can't remember who said this, whether it's Kevin Samuels or who said this, but they were saying, Khori, a large portion of girls, they're going for the wealthy guys, right? And that time, the wealthy guys is probably like 1% or 2%. Exactly. Amongst 100% of guys, there's probably like 2%, right? Same for the niggas. The niggas are going for the well-built, looking, curvy girl, big bumps, and all of these things. And that's probably like also 2% of the girls, right?
failure.
The rest of the girls, they will have to compensate with being girls with good intentions because they cannot be appealing to an average guy, right? So it's
You solved my whole childhood trauma. Thank you.
Okay, so to put the question, it's both sides, ne? Mchita, o rate hana inyo.
Sure. True.
By faith nyugu or whatever is appealing to him. Hasale down and out. Sabatlela an average Joe or an average Jane. Ne? Same as girls. Bamu batla. Oh hi. Yona Hasabat katile kayan obat an average Joe. At what point should a person realize before bafeta kayen or actually I'm going at this the wrong way?
Unfortunately, no one is going to realize, and I'm saying this because
I don't think that.
I think what he's saying is you are going to realize when you want more what you've been getting and then you can't get it.
you're only going to realize at the time of your time is up.
When you can't get what you've been getting anymore, that's when you
Okay, so
Okay.
Honest life is an easy life. And I'm saying this because if you're going to be going for people that you know don't want you, they just want you for your ass.
Or for your money.
Or if you're a nigga in this case, you're just going to be going for people that don't want you but just want you for your money.
Yeah.
Then you're living a lie. So the reason why I'm saying an honest life, how do I put it? But anyway, yeah.
Mshaya Corins.
you know
Karen without exposed.
Yeah, Karen
Exposed.
An honest life is an easy life.
It's easy to
continue
say
with it.
that, but
It's that simple.
when you have money, my nigga, and I'm speaking to you directly, when you have money,
I know I have
you're
money.
you're
I
gonna
have to
go
speak
for
to you
all the
directly.
10s,
Because I've got a black card from F&P.
right? And unfortunately, most of the time, I saw Chris Excel the other day. He was saying, "Hey, but girls,
Don't press
that
past that, friend. Chris Excel is fixing the country.
he was saying, hey."
So what happened? Okay.
Don't go there.
So he was saying there was a video that someone shared on Twitter, right? And he was saying, "Oh, but girls with that don't have future, they look beautiful," which is true. Those are the same girls that are 10s. Those are the same girls that are 10s. And I once saw something. This other lady was saying, "You, my nigga, getting on with a girl that's a 10. It's a fucking bad thing. That's you creating your own demise."
is it why the older generation had trophy wives?
Exactly. That's you creating your own demise, because you must understand, if you have money and you're going for a 10, then you must know, as soon as your money is
You
over,
maintain.
Ibile, there's always gonna be nigga that has more money than you. So she can go anytime.
You know, one
Just
of the
like there's
reasons,
always
ne?
a nigga that, like,
You know,
is
one of the
always gonna
reasons
be better.
I have friends of the opposite sex, ne? Wona machita na kweng within grachuta.
Looking than you.
Oh, better looking than me.
So-
the better looking than me.
A nigga.
Sharp. Oh,
Karen,
A nigga. Are you a nigga, Karen?
don't do
I'm a nigga.
Are you a nigga?
Trump step on my insecure. Sorry.
Are you a nigga?
So the reason ke jalo ne, G o tlo khaza ya fela ke fitlele Eniki mena tjantjwa ka o tshwere stuff.
Sheba di bunutsele.
Khoitsi, I mean, LSG ha bona ke tle le kela tshwere cleavage ntjaka, you're on top of the game. But what the other sex will say ntjaka media how to regret. Abo ha chuniso. The reason she are honesty ne, sometimes we need to introspect.
Yeah.
Wa khona bona hore who's a 4 or who's a 5 and 6 is treating you like a king, and oiling a 10, you go home feeling like shit.
You know, unfortunately, my nigga, I can tell you right now, in real time, all of us, Karen, I'm gonna have to not
okay,
include you
baby.
on this one.
It's okay, baby.
I can tell you right now, the three of us, for an example, let's say we're not dating right now, currently, right?
You all single.
There's a girl that we need, we want, not need, we want, right? Because that girl ticks the boxes visually for us. And then we also know a girl in our lives, in real time right now. That girl wants us, and that girl has good intentions. And that girl, you can see this girl is going to utlon tlhokomela dog. That one I know who is not gonna do it. But this one utlon tlhokomela. But you will never go for that girl, dog. That's because of sometimes it's not
Societal
even
pressures.
that's what I want to say, my nigga. Sometimes it's not even what you want. It's because what people are going to say.
Exactly.
And at the time, you do know, my nigga, you do know, oh, this girl is actually good for me.
True.
This girl will do anything for me. This girl will make sure I'm actually.
Karen, calm down.
You said I'm not included. So
Continue. You don't have to sleep, Karen.
Karen, calm down.
Karen, bring yourself back.
So what the point that I'm trying to drive here is that we all
you
have
have a
girls.
license to drive it. So you're killing
My
me.
nigga.
Code 10.
So what I'm trying to say is there's girls that we want, but those girls are not good for us.
They're going for
And then
that.
there's girls that we do not want. And those girls are fucking
They're going for the
50, not even 10. 50 over 10, dog.
So those who got it right, what did they do? That's what my
They're
question is.
lucky, those ones. Unfortunately,
They
if
made
you're
a
gonna
tough
find
decision.
a girl that's a 10 and
It's
you
like
go
when
for
you
them,
operate a business or
I'm going through this.
whereby bow invited to an outing
But-
and a trying to ballet exam. You need to make tough decisions.
hey, my nigga.
Sometimes you're trying to it's good for me, but how at least
That's the thing.
You later on fall in love with it.
And at that one, the beauty is going to fade, by the way. And now you're gonna have to deal with the personality, which is shitty.
Yo, mom, said everything. I can't tell you when you.
I know the thing is,
God, you
if,
fucking want
Wanna
to
ram
advice.
up.
sometimes I'm old, by the way.
Nah, dog, I can't do this shit. Fuck it. I'm turning in my resignation. I can't do this. I don't wanna rama. Yo, no, dog. No. No.
Check if the mic is on there.
I'm sure it is. But are you agree with what he's saying, dog? It's on, dog. But I don't wanna.
What did he say?
I don't wanna McDonald's.
What is it?
Dog, I'm not trying to say the actual name of what he said.
Wanna Ramaphosa.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ramaphosa looks like he. But you know, sometimes
Looks
those girls.
challenged.
You know, I'm also gonna speak from. I'm
He's
also
a very
gonna
powerful
speak
man.
from.
I know he is.
Why are you saying what you're saying? Are you
I'm
speaking
related
about
to him. He's pissing me off.
So that's why.
I'm related to him. He's pissing me off.
So that's what I'm
Oh.
saying to
There
you,
we go.
nigga, that
You can only speak out if you're from a point of privilege.
we know all of these people in our lives, dog, but we don't want those girls. And sometimes the girl is not even a 2, dog. Sometimes the girl is like a 5. It's just average. They're not bad looking. They're not good looking, according to the standards. Because also, beauty is subjective.
Sure, it's in the eye of the beholder.
Exactly, beauty is
Okay, be a holder.
subjective.
Yeah, no.
I think that's how we should be saying it now.
That's what I was saying, dog.
The whole bullshit is fucking us over.
So just to go off ramp anyani, ne?
Sure.
But still in relationships, how does one set boundaries without making it seem to the other counterpart that it's an attack?
Pause. Please don't answer. Please.
How?
Please. I know why I'm saying this.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, pause nje umhlana ngabe Zulu ngabe
Yabo,
yakho.
ndizomntwana mengiwe yenzule ngiwe yasikhothakotha.
He's gonna say that. He says it all the time when he burps. Crazy. I'm saying don't answer because I want to say this before you say whatever you say. Kagiso. Ask the question again. Oh, I can explain why I'm saying. Ask the question again in plain verbatim English.
How do you set boundaries without your partner?
Feeling attacked.
Yeah.
I'm saying, guys, don't answer. Only for one reason. How will I know what's bothering you if you don't say it in the plainest English ever or in the plainest way ever? Because listen, don't know me. Lick your face. Yeah? I'm saying this because if I don't, it's like me saying, do you understand what the word verbatim means?
Yeah.
And you say yes.
Say it.
And
exactly.
I said, say to one, explain it to a 1-year-old. That's when you don't understand. That's when you understand that you don't understand. If you have a problem with me, what business do you have explaining it to anyone thoroughly but me? If you have a problem about something that I'm doing, if you don't take all of your efforts in the world to explain it to me, and you take all of your efforts in the world explaining to a therapist, to your friend, to your mother, to your uncle, how are we going to get better? you are having this problem with me because I'm unable to understand you. That means there's a problem with me. And if there's a problem with me, it's because you understand what the problem is with me. If you don't, you say, I have this problem and I feel like you don't understand it. Because this problem is between us.
You know.
So why want... How do you tell your partner problem without them knowing? But why are you with them if you can't tell them straight up that I have a problem with you?
You know, okay, let me put it. You have a point, né? Very
I'm
valid.
not trying to have a point. I'm so sorry.
No, you're allowed to have a point. You're very valid, né? But have you seen what the trends go? A guy is having an argument with a girl, and the guy has a valid point. Then the girl just starts crying. But I feel like...
You guys, they said I do this on the podcast as well.
I don't understand. So what happens, Kerry? Kerry, hakirati. House on wheel o palama ditafolo bo so dance. No, but so kaloholla. So that's what I'm saying. How do you set boundaries without your
You tell
partner feeling
her.
attacked?
You tell her. This is a hypothetical answer, and I'm saying it as someone who's manipulative as well. You say, I love you. I care about you. You're safe. I'm only bringing this up because I care about you. One, if I say this, I understand that you're probably doing this because of an influence of, but I'm only asking this because I want to understand what's the influence of. Because if you and I are in a relationship, you are 50% entitled to how I'm perceived. So if uzohamba nawe as a boyfriend, bese uzojava phezu kwamatafula, bese mangibuza ukuthi wayenza bese uyakhala. Awusisi phambili. So if uyangithanda, doing ngisana khona.
Fanele shaya impama. Sengiyasho nje ukuthi uma ufuna ukuba shaya impama ntwana.
You know, my nigga, not to answer your question, unfortunately, you guys know me as a straight talker. I can't even, I'm just going to tell you, my nigga, listen, that bullshit that you were doing there, we're not doing it anymore. You're fucking embarrassing me. I don't want to feel embarrassed because I don't do things that are embarrassing me. So now you can imagine.
I don't embarrass you as well.
Exactly. Now... So now, if you are going to embarrass me, if I don't even embarrass myself, then it's a problem.
Exactly.
So you need to stop doing that shit.
And cut the shit.
Hey, Mara, wena, hey.
And it's a car.
Listen.
Fuck that.
This is not an attack. I don't know why you're trying to defend yourself. I'm just telling you that I don't like that shit.
So
Nanjaka, unfortunately, maybe I can't filter it, but I feel like you're gonna get it if I put it to you. As straightforward as it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
My nigga,
no other way.
Answer the question.
Now, honestly speaking, I think everything that you said.
How you said exactly
is
insane.
I was in what you were saying.
The same spiritual realm.
Definitely. It's definitely.
Please tell us what you think, Papa.
Me?
Yeah. How would you tell your partner? How would you set healthy boundaries without her feeling offended or whatever? I don't know why about podcast information subsidiary king. But podcast
or the equipment is cheap.
It's cheap because by Rob. But anyway, how would you set healthy boundaries with your partner?
Yes.
To be like, yo, Karen, I want to be able to talk about how you're rude without you having to cry and say, because I don't have a mother. Yeah. Like, how would you do it? How would you go about it? And that's like a general consensus thing.
I think timing is also important.
Timing.
That's true.
It isn't good timing. I won't bring up stuff I don't like when we're having an argument.
Because it's gonna...
Because it seems like I'm just trying to make a point.
An attack, yeah.
Yes. Then you'll get your defenses up.
And then...
Yes. If you're now in a sober, in a good mind, you didn't have a shitty day and all that, you know what? 1, 2, 1, 2 on this day, you did 1, 2, 3.
I didn't like it.
This is how it made me feel. If now when you go on the waterworks, I don't give a fuck. I go straight for the kill.
Yeah.
Because I was very considerate in you. When I was hurt, I didn't bring it up. Don't now create an imaginary hurt.
Yeah, trying to reverse it.
Kiska voice out my concerns. No. Once you get to the waterworks, I'll lay it there and I leave it there. I never could console. For Ing,
because I considered you up until this point.
Yes. What about my feelings?
That is true, my nigga, because for an example, going with an example that you gave, Hore, if sa no kotlapong sa jaiva ko modima tafole, you cannot reprimand her at that time.
Yeah.
There was no so
Yeah.
and then drag it outside. You can't do that. You still need to maybe
But also the depth of that embarrassment, friend, is so
don't do it.
deep. The depth of
Maybe
that
don't do it. Don't do it. And then you're gonna address it at home when you get home.
Sure.
Because also you need to I think it also speaks on what you are saying with the situation for them not to feel attacked. I think at the time where maybe it's a couple of days later, then she's gonna know how you're not trying to attack her because you're not bringing it up at the time where you guys maybe are having an argument. Because if you're gonna address it at the time, say maybe Shebeleti TV da, and then you're gonna say, "Why is it king? There's something that I didn't like, and I want us to speak about it." Then she will know, okay, you actually trying to address it because nothing was happening. Exactly, and nothing
you know
was
also
happening.
why Nike timing. I also want to give you the opportunity, if we enter something
To do it at
wrong,
your best, to
yeah,
reply at your
or you
best.
know what, I saw what I did. This how to sharp, askis, kappa. If you're not apologetic about it, or why is how to sharp? Now I believe a relationship to anti-bejan. Kibula, kiboni haki wakana, or when I make certain jokes. How you to sharp? What's up? No, I've had an experience like this. It's a bit sensitive for me. Then I know I don't make certain jokes when, but at least you gave me that. Because now, whenever you address certain issues with people, doesn't matter what time it is, it's an attack.
Yeah.
But then at least if you gave them an opportunity to address it, and they didn't, even though they did see it's wrong, then they wrong.
And
So would you feel offended if they don't bring it up first without you addressing it?
If they know, yes.
They obviously gonna know because maybe for an
don't say
example.
obviously, fair.
Okay, let me put it like this. I'm going back to the example right? Because you don't like it, you're probably gonna say, nah, don't do it. But in a calm way, without making a scene about it, right? And then Liana, because she's just gonna calm down and not do it anymore because she now feels horror. Okay, but if even abo ni hore omukuzite and she actually akuza Liana, I'm not doing it because are you gonna feel offended if she now does not address it like later on, maybe 2 days later or after?
If we quiz it, I stop. I won't, because she realized and address her, I correct her.
And she did better.
Maybe she's scared to bring it forward. Then I will then take the initiative to bring it forward for her, because maybe she's embarrassed or shy about it. My problem is, let's say for example, I don't eat fish. We are out, ne?
Or a sushi mao.
Or it's a game dinner. But on a sushi fella. Knowing very well I'm allergic to it. Not that I am.
Yeah, I get
knowing
your
very
point.
well I'm allergic to it. And about on a fella.
She's inconsiderate.
Inconsiderate,
dog.
yeah.
Then if she doesn't bring it up, then I know for
Away.
And
Maybe and you're right, because in that instance, right? Let's say you and I are together in that moment, and then I decide to order sushi, knowing very well that you don't like fish, right? And I don't even decide to order a vegetarian option, or at least maybe some kids, or maybe I'm not even considering enough to, baby, okay, because maybe for guys, how especially for Sabaka, there's that magical day where they're like, baby, and then never age, and you're like, what? There's that magical day where but if there can only be a magical day if you've considered them first and they've said it's okay, you can get it, But if you didn't go to them and consider them, you owe it to them to bring the conflict up first in your next resolution appointment. To be like, baby, look, that day you order relay, and I need to make it clear to this relationship why I did that, because I didn't consider you. And it should eat you alive. As a person, why would I hurt the person I am with intentionally? Especially when I know that kagiso or lesego or wena, how would you chicken or how would you fish?
Yeah, it's only upset.
No, but that's why I'm taking longer to explain so he can catch on to what I'm saying.
Out of sight, out of mind.
No, you're not out of mind. I'm trying to explain to you so that you can catch up. But we're trying to talk about how are you inconsiderate of someone you claim to love? Because if I know you're allergic to it, I know he's pedantic when it comes to chicken.
I'm
he
a
gets
lover.
sick of it
I'm a
really
lover
quickly.
like a
And I cannot, friend, go the mile without. So that's like what he's saying. It works two ways, because if I'm genuinely at fault with information I knew, I need to bring up the conversation first.
So,
but if it's an honest mistake, you can bring it up because it offended you without me being intentional about it.
So to
You get it?
I do.
To put the episode onto this question to rest, you know? I think some people mask bullshit as a mistake. Some people are toxic to a point that they will do something deliberately and mask it as mistake.
Yeah.
I understand.
Or wasn't aware.
Yeah, or wasn't
Yeah.
aware. A lot of times when people do something, they do it consciously.
Yeah.
True.
Doc, I know
Sober-minded.
I'm intoxicated. I never kill about the phone and my wallet.
Yeah.
I understand. I might be a bit generous with money, but I never kill about
Yeah.
Exactly. Where's that shit? So clearly your mind is still functional.
Definitely.
You understand? So you can't, like, basically what I'm saying is that be wary.
Your
when
conscious
people-
mind is still
yes.
operational.
Be
Don't
wary
lie
when
and say I
people
was
do
just too
something.
drunk.
Like, I'm allergic to fish and you only buy sushi.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, my bad. Oh, no. There's no, that means at the point of time. No such
You
thing.
want it.
No, honey, man. No, honey,
And we need to talk about it because I need to get it clear.
Yeah.
Because that's a big offense.
Yes.
I never got to join him. We took the fish, but order sushi fella. One tell them.
Sharp pump up.
You know, with this nigga, he's bringing for the
Toxicity.
second time.
Toxicity. Toxicity.
You know, relationships are very simple, guys, ne? And I
We
think
tend to make them
people
difficult,
make
yeah.
them very difficult, and it's a straightforward thing. And it's easy. Sometimes people will overlook the red flags in a relationship and act as if they're not existing, right?
Can I be a toxic person that tries to save the day? What happens? And I don't want
Can
you
I drive this first because I was going somewhere?
on a license.
My nigga, I'm sure this is like the fourth time over there.
Coachella, it is. It is.
time.
It's like
It
living
is the
school.
fourth time.
Yeah.
And I've been trying
And
to
let me
drive
tell
the
you-
whole time I'm driving. She's asking me about license.
Yo.
Only a driver.
And you are.
Okay, drive it.
What did I say?
We were talking about you driving a point home about toxicity in a selfishness
Oh
in a
yes.
relationship.
No, I was not saying that. What one?
No, I'm talking about the complexity and the sensitivity.
No,
of both
what I was
topics.
saying is, relationships are simple.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. Like, you're just like, mantwana. Ungati complicated. When I talent so, we want to simple so.
So we tend to complicate relationships, right? It's a good thing that you're putting it back
empty
because you're
double
taking
cup.
my cool.
Do you want a drink as well? Can I mix mine as well?
Can or may, it's a very complex thing, eh? Learn
I'm
the
offering
difference.
you, so I don't need to meet.
Wamtsiba kereni mistress
English.
was whole.
Offering you. I don't need to make.
You can
me.
continue, my friend. You may continue.
So what I was saying is, you know, people tend to look over or overlook the red flags a lot, right? When someone likes you guys, it's very simple how you see when someone likes you. When someone likes you, they just want to take care of you. Right? They just want to make your life easy. They just want to take care of you. That is why you see niggas when you love someone and you're in a relationship with that person. When a girl comes with problems, you just want to solve it because you just want to make their life easy,
My man.
right?
My man.
When a girl loves you, my nigga, a girl can visit you and actually the tankas out dinalis khama. She just wants to take care of you. She's going to wash it.
Man.
Or get you new one.
She's going to wash that shit. She's going to make sure she cleans up the place. She's going to make sure she cooks for you because she knows she's going to do all of those things because those things that she's doing, it's a way of taking care of you. She just wants to make her person
Happy, my
worry about
nigga. Living
nothing.
nice. La vida loca.
The only way you know someone likes you or loves you is when they actually take care of you. It doesn't even matter how.
Those days.
They just
One of
want
those
to take care of
days.
you. I see the girls on social media now, they draw the line on doing things for a nigga. They will say, nah, I'm not gonna play wife duties.
The boyfriend.
Exactly. Which is crazy to me because you're already taking off your clothes for this nigga. What the fuck are you doing?
And that's
You
why
that's a wife. That's the biggest duty.
Because I
You
fucked that
actually
other nigga.
letting
'Cause
this
I'm
nigga
down for
penetrate
my
you.
nigga. Fucked that other
One.
nigga. 'Cause
So-
I'm...
shut up.
No, when he said like I'm down for my nigga, I thought of that song.
So people complicate the
spitting
relationships,
facts, eh?
and you must know if your person is not willing to do anything for
said
you. They
everything I
don't
wanted to
like
say,
you, dog.
man.
Don't say anything crazy.
No. Nah, my
Lesoko,
nigga.
bro, you said
When
everything
someone
I wanted
loves
to
you,
say.
they want to take care of you, dog.
30 point.
Ne?
It depends.
Akusakghona ukuwa, no.
Nkile mantswe hanong.
Ah, dog.
You put it
Say it,
very
Liba.
people. I'm saying it's dangerous to say if your personal. It's a very wide.
Okay, not
So in
anything,
closing,
but they just want to take care of you. But the point is, they just want to make your life easy.
So in closing, for the street squad, choose those that choose you, and those that choose you, look after them.
No.
My man.
And the ones that are going to choose you are not the ones that you usually consider.
Yeah,
I'm going
that's
back
a
to
big...
what-
Oh, you missing
It
my
goes
point.
back to... It goes back
He's
to...
getting your point.
so many other
He's
points.
your point.
But that's so
Oh,
true.
man.
Normally
my
we
point-
choose the ones that are not choosing
We
us.
do.
My point is-
Unfortunately, feel the energy. Understand the person that you're getting into. That is so fucking true, dog. Like, that's touching me so much. Because that is so fucking
fucking
true.
Christmas
Choose who
sometimes
wants to
in
choose
episodes.
you. Stop the shit of running around fucking looking
No,
for...
don't stop.
Nah, stop.
My point
Stop.
is, the quote
Stop that
is,
shit.
choose
You're gonna
those
hurt.
that
You're gonna
choose you.
hurt.
Never mind
You're
who
gonna
you're
pretty
not
girls like
choosing
Karen,
who
she'll
those
fuck
choose
you
you. That's
over.
not the point. The point is choose those that choose you,
fair,
and
that's
those that
okay.
choose you, look after them. So that's it for the street squad.
That's a
And
beautiful point.
We are out here.
Out of here.